The makers of Postum, the favorite mealtime drink in millions of American homes, present those two lovable old characters from the hill country, Lum and Abner.
Junior, come back here and close that screen door properly. I won't have you slamming it every time you come in and out. You almost made me jump out of my skin.
Even though we all agree that children should learn to close doors quietly, don't you think a person as jumpy and jittery and short-tempered as that woman is might well take stock? You see, when you're like that, maybe it's because of what doctors call nervous irritability, which often accompanies headaches, indigestion, or sleeplessness. And in many cases, coffee nerves is to blame. For while some people can drink coffee without paying a penalty, others cannot. That's why it's so sensible, if you think coffee disagrees with you, to switch to Postum. Because Postum is entirely free of caffeine or stimulants that might fray your nerves. Postum is a temptingly fragrant, deliciously mellow mealtime drink, and for your convenience comes in two forms: Postum cereal, prepared like coffee, and instant Postum, mixed instantly in the cup. Friends, why not follow this friendly suggestion? If coffee nerves is your trouble, get Postum from your grocer tomorrow. Drink it regularly for a few days and see if you don't improve. After 2 weeks, see if you aren't less of a nervous irritable. And when you've given it a full 30-day test, see if you aren't a lot happier and better-natured, thanks to Postum. And now, let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, Abner returned to Pine Ridge day before yesterday in a large chauffeur-driven automobile and informed his friends that it had been established that he owns all the patent rights to the automatic washing machine he recently invented. The old fellow sold the patent to a firm in Fort Smith for $2,500 and a royalty on all the machines sold. As we look in on the little community today, we find Grandpappy Spears over at the store discussing the matter with Lum. Listen.
I never seen such a changed feller in my life. Or to run him out of town. Oh, he'll come to his senses all right, Grandpap. Abner just ain't used to having a lot of money, and it sort of went to his head. And he's going to kill somebody with that car of his'n. Sets back there in the back seat and keeps punching that chauffeur in the back with his walking cane and making him go faster. Well, you ain't the only one that's complaining about that. There's been several call up down here and complain. Well, can't you talk to him, Lum? He always has listened to you. No, don't do no good. I tried to talk to him yesterday. He won't pay no attention to me. Him carrying a walking stick now and wearing a tuxedo. Yeah, that shows his ignorance right there. Ain't supposed to wear a tuxedo in the daytime. Going around here with that chauffeur driving the car and all. Well, he ain't going to keep him all the time, though. Just got him hard to learn him how to drive. Oh, my goodness. If he starts driving around here, it won't be safe for a fella to go out on the street, I'll tell you that. I know it. Something's got to be done about it. Or to pass a law here to make everybody have a driver's license, and then I could refuse to give him one. Wait a minute, here comes Squire Skimp. Huh? Oh, yeah. He's pretty mad about Abner getting the rights to that inventing away from him. Yeah, but the way the money's went to Abner's head, I'm sorry he got it now. Yeah. Good morning, Squire. Howdy, Squire.
Long, you're the mayor of this town, and as a tax-paying citizen, I demand that something be done about this maniac that's running around here in that big red car.
I don't know what you're talking about, Squire.
I'm talking about Abner, that's who. He's a public nuisance and a menace to the safety of the good citizens of this town.
Oh,
Not 5 minutes ago, he came within an inch of running me down right in the street. chased me clear up on the sidewalk there in front of the barber shop.
You mean on foot or in his car?
Boy, in that big red monstrosity. That infernal machine he's driving around town, that's what.
Oh, well, that weren't Abner. That was his chauffeur.
No, it was Abner. That's who it was, Lum.
Was he by himself?
Boy, yes. No one else in the car.
Well, what's he doing driving?
I don't know, but that's what I'm over here for, to put a stop to it. Driving that car from one side of the street, chasing everybody right into the buildings.
Oh, well, I reckon he's learned how to drive. Let his chauffeur go.
Well, now, Lum, you're the mayor of the town, and I demand that you do something about it.
Well, I can't do nothing.
Well, there's a speed limit here, isn't it?
Yeah, but the trouble of it is, he's the chief of police. Ain't nothing we can do about it. I know he ain't going to arrest himself.
Well, if I can't get any satisfaction from you, Lum, I'll take the matter into my own hands.
Well, what do you mean, Squire?
Boy, I'll get out a petition demanding that you and Abner both get out of office.
You can't do that.
Well, I'll do it. You wait and see. We'll get somebody in here that will protect the lives and the property of the taxpayers. I'll tell you that right now.
Wait a minute, Squire. Just hold on. Abner's going to be all right. He's just a little excited over getting all this money. He'll be all right in a few days, quick as he calms down a little.
Yes, after he's crippled somebody for life, maybe he will.
Well, he ain't hit nobody yet, has he?
What? Well, no.
And I hate to side in again, you Lum, but I think Squire's just right about it. I ain't got nothing again Abner, but since he got this money, he just went plumb hog wild. That's the trouble with him.
Well, of course he has. He's a maniac. That's what he is, a maniac.
You're just mad, Squire, 'cause you tried to beat Abner out of them patent rights and couldn't, that's all.
That has nothing whatever to do with it, Lum.
Yes, it has to. You ain't fooling me one bit. You're trying to get it back on him.
No.
Just using this car driving as an excuse. Get him out of office and all. Now, if that chauffeur of his hadn't have thought he could drive all right, he wouldn't have turned the car over to him.
All right, Lum. If you refuse to do anything about it, I will. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I ain't afraid of his driving.
Well, you just wait till you see him. That's your trouble. You haven't seen him drive that thing.
I'll get right in there and ride with him. Show you what I think of his driving.
No, I wouldn't climb in that death trap for all the money there is in this county. Not all of it stacked up together.
Yeah, me neither, Squire. Swan to goodness. Such a bunch of fraidy cats.
Well, Lum, that's just because you don't know. Look out, man. Look out, look out, look out,
my
man.
goodness.
Look out. And now, do you understand what I'm talking about, Lum?
I never seen nothing wrong. He stopped it, didn't he?
Well, yes, by turning it broadside to keep from tearing off the front porch of the store, he finally got it stopped, yes.
Yeah, we clean up on two wheels there. Thought he was going to turn the thing over.
Why, it's 1,000 wonders he didn't.
Maybe that's the way the feller learned him to stop it. He never hurt nothing. In my opinion, it takes an awful good driver to pull up there that fast and get the thing stopped without hurting nothing. Yeah, come in, Abner.
Whee! Yeah, howdy, fellers. How's tricks?
Yeah, pretty good. How you today?
All right on the beam, kid. Right on the beam.
We were just discussing your driving, Abner.
Oh, yeah. I dog it. I can sure handle that baby. Oughta seen me take old Uncle Henry Lunsford to the woods a while ago. Horse, buggy, and all. I'd have put him up a tree, too, if he hadn't jumped that ditch on me.
Oh, so you just deliberately ran me up on the sidewalk a while ago, did you?
Yeah, I had you in high there, didn't I, Squire? I never knowed you could run that fast as you are, Squire.
I'm going to have you arrested for reckless driving, Abner, if it's the last thing I ever do.
Okay, Toots. Who are you going to get to do it?
Well, I'll have you. I'll have you. Lum, do you understand now what I'm talking about?
Well, I don't think you ought to chase people, Abner, but...
Oh, I knowed I weren't going to hit him. I can really handle that thing, Lum. You just ought to take a ride with me.
Oh, I'd love to. One of these times.
There's your chance now, Lum. You said you weren't afraid to ride with him. There's your chance right there.
Yeah, we'll watch the store here for you.
Yeah, come on, Lum. That's what I come by for, to take you for a spin.
No, I couldn't right now. I can't right now.
Oh, what you got to do?
Well, I can't leave the store here, for one thing. I'll look after the store for you, Lum, till you get back.
Well, of course you can.
Yeah, but supposing I don't... some other time we take a long drive, Abner.
Lum, you said that you weren't afraid to ride with Abner. Now, if you feel that it's safe to have him driving that flutter buggy around on the streets, let's just see you get in there and ride with him. In fact, if you'll ride with him, I won't say another word about what we were talking about before Abner came in.
Well, Grannies, why don't one of you fellas ride with him?
I told you I wouldn't ride with him for $1 million, Lum.
All right, Grannies, I will. I don't want you to think I'm scared of his driving.
Yeah, that's the time, Lum. Come on. I'll just show you how I can turn these corners on two-wheel. Just get her plumb across.
Wait just a minute.
Huh? Oh, well, come on, Lum. You can write whatever that is after we get back. Come on.
Just a minute. Go ahead.
Now, come on, Grandpap. I want to see this. I don't believe that he'll get in.
Yeah, come on, Lum, and I'll get out here. I'll show it to you fellas out here.
Yeah, I'll be right on out.
I know it. I must just be a natural-born driver the way I picked this up. I might just take up automobile racing for a living. I don't know. Might be just what I'll do.
And how many cylinders is it, Abner?
Oh, it's I don't know. It's a powerful thing, though, Grandpap. I'll tell you that. 70 miles an hour ain't nothing. You can just fly in this thing.
Here, Grandpap.
Come on, Lum. Come on. Let's get started.
What
I'll
is
show
it?
'em something.
Just keep that. Tells on it what it is.
Come on now, Lum. Get in. Get in now.
Well, so long, fella. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Yes, maybe you will, Lum. I wouldn't take that trip for any amount of money, I'll tell you that.
My goodness, watch them go.
Oh, my goodness, look at that crazy. No, he made it. What was that paper that Lum handed you, Grandpap?
Oh, I don't know. It's a envelope here.
What?
To be opened in case I don't come back. Last will and testament of Lum Edwards. Well, I do know.
Well, Lum is evidently willing to prove his confidence in Abner at any cost. When the temperature goes so high that it's almost too hot to eat, that's the time to have real summertime foods. Light, crispy salads, cold meat cuts, and dishes like that. And to top off such a meal, there's nothing better to treat your family to than iced postum. Cooling, refreshing, thirst-quenching. Iced postum is just the thing to make any meal taste better. You get the same mellow, distinctive postum flavor when you serve it iced as when you serve it hot. Easy directions are on every package, and both ways, postum is simply delicious. What's more, postum can be left standing without losing or changing its flavor, without getting strong or bitter. So on hot days, you mothers can save yourselves work by making a whole day's supply at one time. So start enjoying iced postum tomorrow. Serve it in tall, frosty glasses with lots of cracked ice, and for an extra touch, top it off with whipped cream. Your whole family will thank you for giving them this grand summertime treat, iced postum. Be with us next Friday evening at the same time when Postum again brings you Lum and Abner. And meanwhile, remember what old Grandpappy Spears says. If you want to do a good deed and can't seem to think of one, just go buy a 3-cent postage stamp. It'll pay big dividends and happiness if you paste it on a letter to the folks at home. Lou Crosby speaking. Good night.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.